There we go. Now it looks like we're live. I don't know why you'll just start doing this where I have to try it twice to get there to go, but we got there. That's the important part. We are live on Twitch and I think on YouTube. Yes, we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Good morning to you. Let's do some dailies and some Cosmic Crucible. We've only got about an hour and a half, a little more, an hour and 45. So I have to be a little bit quick. I'm hoping to record day one. Get it out there as a video. Hillary Ann, oh my goodness, how far away are we? Last I saw you were on an 8-day countdown to your wedding. I don't think that was 8 days ago, so you got to be getting awfully close. Hopefully it's not today. It's pretty miserable here in Southern Ontario. Not that that's where you are. 5 freaking days. That's amazing. What a great looking. Well done. I was gonna say what a great looking dress, and then I realized that's probably just the halter top. That's probably not the entire dress. It's just the tiara and the veil. You look so excited though. That's amazing. Bachelorette last night. How are you feeling today if the Bachelorette was last night? Hopefully you're okay. You're here first thing in the morning, so you can't be too rough. Do you gotta work today? Kind of bad planning having the Bachelorette and then having to go to work the next morning, but who knows? Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you got the day off. I hope it was a great time. Without getting into too many specifics, what'd you guys do? Just go out for like dinner or something, or yeah, hit up somewhere fun? Hopefully your girls treated you right. Okay, looks like I've already hit the store, so there's nothing going to be exciting there. Got the all clear. Greetings, Vral. How you doing, bud? My girls took me to go see Joan Jett and Alanis Morissette. Total surprise. I had no idea. That's amazing. Oh, I heard they were touring together. That's really fun. How was it? How was the show? Did you have to wear the tiara and everything the entire show? That could be a ton of fun. That could be mildly embarrassing depending on your personality. Not a drinker, so it was a breeze. There you go. So it's just a fun night out with the girls. That's awesome. You sure did. Not too bad. Just got in. Yeah, we just got online 2 minutes and 43 seconds ago. So you're joining in nice and early. I loved every second for me. I don't mind attention. Well, then you're in the right place. Twitch is a good place for people who don't mind attention. It's funny. I don't mind attention like live. Like I'm actually actively seeking it out, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here doing this. But like if we're in an actual crowd of people and you start making a scene and drawing attention to us, I will wither on the vine and die. Just like no. Let's not draw any attention to ourselves. Please go away. Hey, Vral, out of curiosity, are you a regular in OG Diamond Dave's streams? Is that why he gave you 6 months of subs? I was surprised he gave it like all to one person over a stretch. That was cool, and I'm glad if they were gonna do it, they did it to somebody who actually hangs out all the time, so that was fun. Fairly regular, but I was surprised too. Okay, fair enough. When does this event end? It ends probably later today, right? So am I spending cores on for no reason? Am I actually gonna get to the next level? Is that a kitty cat? We never have kitty cats in this room. Toby! Oh my goodness. Elder Jim, that was unnecessary. I wasn't even paying attention. Thank you so much. That sounded really quiet to me. Was that quiet for everybody else? All I had to do is get a cat in here. People start subscribing. Toby, get over here. Come here, friend. This guy is my absolutely massive Maine Coon. He's not as chill as Maine Coons are supposed to be. He's a little bit of a fraidy cat. Well, look at him. He's so big. He's not a fan of the attention. Thank you for showing up. Finally figured out how to use my Prime sub. Had to get off my phone. What's up, 00 Gold? Whoa, Hillary Ann, thank you so much. Guys, you're getting married. You need the money, not me. I mean, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but that was, thank you so much. Now I've got hair everywhere. Stupid fluffy cat. Kitties always deserve subs. That sounds like a different platform, but we'll leave that alone. All right. I love him. Yeah, he's a good boy. Seriously, how did I get it in my mouth? I didn't even, whatever. Ah. My wife's cousin breeds Maine Coons, so we got a bit of a deal on him, which was nice. But he was not cheap. But he's a great little boy. The problem I have is my wife is a cat whisperer, so I haven't had a cat since I met her because they've all been hers, and we always have like at least 2 cats. We've had as many as 3 at one point. All 3 of them were hers. It was very embarrassing. But at one point we had a dog, and the dog was 100% mine, and I loved that thing. Not thing, you know what I mean. I loved that boy, girl. I love that dog. I'll put posters. I've got pictures of Toby, the Maine Coon, on my Discord. I'll throw some pictures up of Kaya, my old Rottweiler. She was amazing. I miss her every day, and I try to convince my wife we should get another one. But I also recognize that my wife is the one that does the dog training. I do the walks and all the maintenance stuff, but she does the training, and she is so busy right now. Like, I can't force her to look after the training aspect, and I can't do it on my own because I've never trained a dog before. But the actual maintenance of the dog was all me, and that dog and I were best friends. So if I could have Kaya back, that'd be amazing. If I could have a trained Rottweiler, I'd be amazing. But I can't do it to my wife where she's already so busy to be like, here, have another project. Appreciate you. I had 16 at one point. Are we talking about cats, Sprawl? Yes, he clarified. Never mind. Yes, we are talking about cats. What the hell, bud? I had no idea you were a crazy cat lady. Or when you say that, do you mean like strays that would show up at your house? Like, are these in your house actual pet cats? Cosmo moved in and took over the female cat. It's her preference. We got a kitten who gives me nose kisses, but still prefers Cosmo. Oh, isn't that the worst? This is supposed to be my pet. Leave it alone. Same ugly, I want a dog, but I can't do the pre-work like training and stuff, but I don't want to deal with puppy destruction. I don't want to deal with the puppy destruction either, but Kaya wasn't too bad. The only thing she really did is we when she was really, really young, we used to keep her in the kitchen just to make sure that she wouldn't like chew cords and stuff like that for like a little while. And she did a number on one of the walls in the kitchen. It was an easy fix. It was just drywall. But that was the only like really destruction shit. She never like ate a shoe or did anything like that. And then once she was like medium, like even a teenager, I'm gonna say, she was totally fine. She had the worst gas. That's like, if I'm gonna be honest, like her gas was atrocious, but was pretty good as far as like buddies have. Do we start a hype train? My goodness, that was what that noise was. Thank you all so much. Where's my little conductor's hat? Ugh. We missed the alert because we were on the wrong screen, but choo choo, everybody. Let's get this hype train going. Woo! Sorry, it's early. I'm tired. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm the damn reason either of you are living here. Love me. I know, right? I bought this cat for my wife. Admittedly for my wife, but still, I bought it. I'm the reason you're here. Give me like a fraction of the cuddles you give her. That's fine. It doesn't need to be all. You saw him. He came here for like a second and was like, nah, I'm good. I'm out. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, you were alive, and now I'm gone. All right, he's dazed. Let's go for Mr. Warlock. We had like 2 litters in a short space of time. Oh, okay, so they weren't. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. That makes more sense. Rides are incredible dogs. I used to be petrified because of poorly trained one. But what, sweethearts? Okay, so here's the thing. With our Rottweiler, my wife's mother breeds. I'm going to offend somebody. Somebody's going to have one, and I'll be sad about it. I think Maybe Purple has one. Purple sticky. Anyways, man, what are they called? Border terriers. Border terriers. My wife's mom used to breed border terriers, and yeah, but we're on the late shift this morning, so we're gonna, or this week, I guess. So we're gonna get some morning streams in. My wife's mother breeds border terriers. I've never liked them. I think they look like rats. If they look like no, not border collies, border terriers. They look like Splinter from the Ninja Turtles. Like they literally look like little rats to me. I hate those things. So when my wife said, I'd like to get a dog, I assumed that's what she meant. And so I was like, no, the only way we're going to get a dog is if we can get a Rottweiler. And I honestly thought that would be the end of the conversation. I didn't even really want a Rottweiler. I just thought that would like, kind of like, that'll shut her up. And instead she's like, oh, amazing, I'd love one. And I was like, oh. And then we got a Rottweiler and I fell in love with it and was like, nope, this is my dog now. And now I'm like obsessed. I send her, like our Rottweiler passed away just after our youngest was born. So it's got to be coming up on 7 years now, which is a weird thing to say out loud. And like, honestly, probably, maybe not daily, but like 4 or 5 times a week, I'll send her videos of like Rottweiler puppies or Rottweilers being adorable, because that's all they really do. Like outside of Hollywood, all Rottweilers do is be adorable. And she'll just be like, I know. That's all marriage really is, Hillary Ann. If I can give you a bit of word of advice, it's really just finding somebody you can annoy for the rest of your life. That's all marriage really is. It's just a series of annoying somebody and asking them the question, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? That's it. That's all marriage is. Going places you don't want to go, annoying somebody for life, and asking, what do you want to do about dinner? Enjoy. 5 days until you're one of us. I'm just a person who fills a food dish these days. I'm gonna get a Frenchie one day. That's like I'm gonna look that up. In my brain, that's kind of like Boston Terrier-ish. Like that kind of size. Yeah, that's cute. Not for me. I personally, like it's adorable. I would, if that's what we had, I'd love it because that's what we had. I generally speaking want a dog when I want a dog. When I say things like that, like I want like a big, like this is going to intimidate somebody. This is going to keep my family somewhat safe. You know what I mean? Like the numbers of people who break into houses with dogs versus without dogs is drastic. So like I like the family protection sides of it. I like something that I can like play with, like roughhouse with. Like I used to play tug of war with Kaya all the time. Versus something like that, which is kind of like, yeah, it's cute, it's a lap dog, it'd be great for like an apartment, but it just like in my brain I kind of go like, well, why wouldn't I just get a cat at that point? I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just saying that's where kind of my brain is on small dogs in general. We both love hiding in the house, so woo, one of those. Neither of us cook, so supper is the battle. Yeah. And that's kind of the issue too, is like neither my wife or I like cooking. Jacob Holmes, why didn't that? Because they don't have the program open. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry. It's opening now. It's an early morning stream and sometimes I forget stuff. Good to have you here, Jacob. Let's see. Let's go for Iron Patriot. Finished DD3, congratulations. It's been a minute. DD3 is that Ultron? Doom is 4, Dormammu's 5, Super Skrull 6. Yeah, that might be Ultron, is it? Apocalypse? Wait, what? Dark Dimension 3 is Apocalypse? Good morning, Diamond Dave. Diamond Dave is in my Cosmic Crucible bracket this week. We didn't get paired up on day 1, but I'm hoping we'll get paired up day 2 or 3. His opponent hasn't played yet. I haven't played yet. We don't know where we're standing yet, but it'd be awfully cool to go against another content creator. The only content creator that I've gone against that I'm aware of, excuse me, is Marky Mark. And that was a fun time. He did unfortunately beat us, but he also had us beat by like 40 million TCP to start off with. So I gave him a pretty good fight considering how big he was. Diamond Dave is, well, it's his middle account. It's not his main account, but still, I want to say he was within like 500K of me. Like we were basically the exact same as we are in almost everything. Same, like I don't know. I remember going through the list with him at one point. We had like the same headset, same mic, same chair, streamed the same game, roughly the same size. It was just like, this is getting creepy, dude. Bald, beard, 40s. Like, it was just like, what is happening here? Marky only just beat you, though. It was like 5 points different, wasn't it? It was super close. I'm not trying to take anything away from the guy. He won fair and square. But yeah, like for the size of his roster, it was a close fight. And I think I was there watching him live while he did it. I was like, damn it! It was so close. We are not the same height, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do have you beat there, I guess. I assume. Ultimus is DD3. That makes way more sense. I was gonna say Apox shouldn't be DD3. I mean, but it was Humulus? Hambulus. Hambulus is saying it was Apocalypse, so I don't know. Either way, that's a great accomplishment. Congratulations. I love, okay, as much as this week has been kind of depressing for me because Run 7 was my boy and seeing him quit really upset me. It's amazing how many new people you're seeing coming and joining and playing the game, and I love that. I love that the community is not dying per se, it's just shifting who we're getting. And I love to see newer players live on stream. Like if you're a newer player, like we've got somebody in here, we've had somebody in here who like level 25 and they're already connecting with Twitch people, they're already watching YouTube channels. Like that's a good sign of somebody who's going to stick around for a while, right? So can you guys hear, like there's a generator or something going on outside? Can you guys hear that? Should I shut the window or are we good? Thanks so much for the follow. Excuse me. I think my stream elements has turned way down. So that was a little bit quiet, but nonetheless, thank you so much, Smasher. Appreciate you. Sorry, we're running out of time over here. I gotta just almost, I think I might have to hit the auto button, honestly. I will just kind of direct it as needed. You don't hear anything. Perfect. Okay. They're doing, so like kind of kitty corner to me, they're renovating an entire church to be like a house. And they're clearly doing something this morning to fight the fact that there's like a thunderstorm going on. So it's a little loud, but if you can't hear it, I'm good. Oh, you got your first diamond for Vulture. That's amazing. What a great character to get your first one on. That's awesome. F autocorrect. I'm not going to say which one I'm predicting, but half of those people will be back. Hillary Ann's excited for her vacation. That's amazing. For those who don't know, Hillary Ann is a streamer here on Twitch. She is 5 days away from her wedding. She just had her bachelorette party. If you can, go over there and give her a follow. That would mean a lot. And if you want to throw your Twitch Prime subscription at her, just help her out a little bit right before the wedding comes. That would be absolutely amazing. Jacob, can you give Hillary Ann a shout out in the comments just to make it a little easier for people to find her? That would be wonderful. I don't know if we have any other people in chat. Subs in chat, not subs. The other thing, the mods. I don't know if we have any other mods in chat. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you, bud. All right, I don't know if we're going to go further. That's 90%. We're not likely to get 100, so I'm not going to spend cores just to get more 90%. That's dumb. Let's go take a look at our Cosmic Crucible. We've got about an hour and a half to see what we're going to do, plan what we're going to do, get it done, and hopefully win and see Diamond Dave in one of the next 2 rounds. All right, so we're going up against Jumbo Jim PK. Let's take a look. He is second place, looking like 73 million points. I believe we're sitting at about 60 million. Oh, 61 million. So he's got about 12 million head start on us. Not terrible. We've done way bigger than that. Johnny Tubos, I think, beat me like a week or 2 ago, or at least I remember fighting him before. Don't know Alex Nova. OG Diamond Dave is in the chat right now. I have no idea who Dankster is. Spider-Man sounds generic, and I don't even know how to pronounce whatever this is. Nimixu. Actually, that's interesting. I'm not usually I'm in like the bottom 2. 54 million. Good luck to you, bud. I'm assuming T-Dub was invited to the bachelorette party. I had no idea that clip was taken. That's hilarious. I didn't see the clip. Huh. I'll have to go back and check that out at some point. I'm pretty sure I won mine. I don't think my opponent can one-shot every room of mine. I have a room with Old Man Logan, a room with Black Knight, and a room with Super Skull. I refuse to call him whatever everyone else. You refuse to call him sus? Like S-U-S? It appears my opponent has attacked now. Ooh, how'd he do? How'd he do? How'd he do? I was promised a cake that ZKG could scroll out of. With him in Bendy's Amazon uniform, they lied. Those bastards. That's a motherfucker would have showed up and gotten all the attention. Oh man. Okay, so we're looking at full Alpha Flight in room number 1. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got Extreme X-Men with an Old Man Logan in room number 2, and he's a fairly big one, 6 with 3. That's the same size as mine, although mine is more built up. We've got a fairly small Infinity Watch in room number 3. Is that the slow room? No, that's a vulnerable room. Interesting. Okay. The full Out of Time team in 4. I'm sorry, I'm gonna close my own window. It's loud for me, even if you guys can't hear it. It's still a little bit rumbly because it's like big equipment, but at least it's less actual noise. Sorry, Out of Time in 4. We can use basic abilities and generate to get to their ultimates. Interesting. We got Secret Defenders with Dormammu in 5, and then Spider Society in 6. This team's got a bunch of strength. Does anybody else get the impression that maybe my opponent didn't change their defenses from last season? Clear all positive effects. That won't clear the revives off these characters, but the Black Hat will clear the revives off of mine if I try and like mirror match it. And honestly, the mirror match would be really good here because we can clear their revives with our Black Cat, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we only have to worry about them one time. Spider Society will be a bit of an issue, but at least it's just the regular Spider Society. This one's kind of got me spookumed. I mean, we know Apox with MOE will take care of like 4 of the 5. And Apoc can kill Wolverine dead, so that's probably the best way to go. But, I mean, no rogue means there's no taunt, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Actually, maybe this is good. Maybe he's got this placement wrong because we can focus fire on Forge, and anything that splashes is going to help the other 2 people we care about. There's no taunt on here. I mean, it's a big Old Man Logan, but I think we're actually going to be okay here. This doesn't scare me that much. This doesn't scare me at all. This, I mean, worst case scenario, we sacrifice it and then go into it. This should be fine. This, I mean, they're always an issue, but I don't know if this room is going to help them. I mean, it's not a bad room for them, for sure, but... she would have canceled the wedding if T-Bub came out of the cake in his Bullseye Gimp outfit. I mean, T-Dub is a very handsome man. If he came out of a cake looking all, you know, dressed up and ready to go, she might have switched who she was getting married to. How people didn't change their deal. I'm honestly, I have a little Envoy chat. Not the Envoy program, but like a chat group with a couple of different envoys. And I was saying, like, I wonder how many people are going to straight up lose round number 1 because they just forgot that it started on a Sunday this time. I don't feel like, yes, they mentioned that in the weekly blog, but they mentioned in the weekly blog, like, Friday that was going to happen today. Like, I feel like they should have announced that like 2 weeks ago. Maybe like really gotten the word out on that because I feel like there's gonna be a pretty drastic change. And I'm guessing, I could be wrong, I hope I'm wrong, there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why did I lose round 1? It's Monday. This is when it's supposed to start. I don't know that they need to ask us per se. I'm curious. I haven't heard a reason why they changed it. That's what I'm curious about. Like, why? Like, I'm fine with it, but like, why? Like, What do you benefit from this starting on Sunday? Because it's also going to mess with some events, right? Now, what is the event? We got the Shuri event coming out later today. That's going to be about winning or playing Cosmic Crucible, and specifically playing them with Shuri or Hank Pym, but essentially playing Cosmic Crucible. And we're gonna have like one entire day not there. Now, obviously, it's a 7-day event. We'll have it at the end of it, so maybe that's the plan. Is just to like, you can't do all the Cosmic Crucible battles in 3 days. It is going to take the entire week to get those Cosmic Crucible battles in. That's a little weird if that's their logic there, but we'll see. If it's Battle Worlds, to the best of my knowledge, Battle World is still months away. Like, we're probably going to have season 10 before Battle World becomes an issue. So why not have done this for Battle World? I don't know. Personally, not fine with it. That sucks. I mean, he's a handsome motherfucker. That's exactly what I'm saying. Just got up to bronze 3 in my 3rd CC, and I'm running into big roadblocks, which is fine. I'm still new. Yeah, Eric, the problem with Cosmic Crucible is if you're good at it, you will always be punching up significantly. We were talking on the weekend, and like, I am always, me and Zero were talking on the weekend, like, I'm always 7th or 8th on the list, and he said he's been 8th like all but like 3 times since it started. So as much as it's hard to be punching up constantly, take it as a compliment that you are better than the people who spent more time in the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's harsh. It kind of sucks. Some people get discouraged. I take it as a compliment. Look how good I'm doing. I'm still pushing this and making it happen. So it feels very odd. They're making us play on Sunday, but they aren't around all weekend. So they are trying to push and make weekends less of a dead time, right? Like, they had that the Mercs for Money Blitz that was specifically on the weekend. They had that new calendar, the 2-day calendar that was specifically on the weekend. Now they're changing it so Cosmic Crucible is on the Sunday. So you've got potentially you've got War on Friday night / Saturday. You've got Cosmic Crucible starting on Sunday. Like, I think they just want to make it more of a 7-day-a-week game, which I'm not opposed to, because every now and then there's like, oh man, I kind of like to play some Marvel Strike Force, and there's nothing to do. But on the flip side of that, there are days where I'm like, man, I'm so busy with other stuff in real life. I'm glad I don't have any Marvel Strike Force to do. And now they're like, no, now you're doing everything. Weekend events starting earlier. Not sure what you mean by that one. If you don't get any Battle World before the season's out, Luckily, we never had any issues at the start of a CC week, right? They've always run perfectly. After they push out this new graphics update on the other phones, which is going to be when the system update is, then Battle World will be officially ready to launch. They got ahead of schedule. I hope that's true, but I haven't heard that from literally anybody, including them. So we'll see. Would have been nice to have CC start on Thursday. So that'd be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Maybe. There's an awful lot of long weekends, though, where that would suck. Oh, 100% for all. 100%. I get from their perspective why they want us to play on the weekends. But I'm saying from our perspective, it is nice to have a little bit of downtime every now and then. I still have no idea what I'm doing. That's fair. Neither do I, let's be honest. All right, we are running out of time fairly quickly, so let's get into this for realsies. All right, room number 1, we're looking at Alpha Flight. The last time I went against Alpha Flight, I used New Warriors. I don't know if that's 100% the play, but they did do well, so we're gonna write that down in pencil. We can always move it on. I'm using a pen, but you know, the phrase, we'll write it down in pencil. Old Man Logan and Extreme X-Men probably gonna be MOE and APOC. We'll see if that changes. I'm pretty sure I have Super Skrull on defense, right? Yeah, I have Super Skrull on defense. Number 3 is Infinity Watch. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what we bring. 4 out of time. We might sack that. Sorry, I don't have to write down out of time. Or maybe we do Cabal Hydra. We'll see. Pegasus for Infinity Watch is a good call. Do we have Secret Defenders on defense, or do we have access to them? Damn, looks like they're on defense. I realize I should actually just go check what my defenses are. All right, so we don't have access to Extreme, don't have Hive Mind or Super Scroll. Don't care. That's unfortunate. Don't care. Don't care. Okay. Okay, so SD is the only one, and Super Scroll are the only ones we're really going to miss on offense. The reason for CC time change could be bigger weekend events starting earlier. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you for clarifying. Maybe. We shall see. The problem is there's not a whole lot of weekend events in general. Like, usually they start on Monday, which I mean, I guess technically means they're weekend events. They're just the next weekend's events. This is likely the beginning of the end for me, to be honest. If I'm not competing in CC because I'm too busy to attack 33% of the time, then this game isn't anything to me. I'm likely to lose interest and find somewhere to spend my money. Oh, that's disheartening to hear, and I hope it's not true, but I get it. I understand. If they changed something about Cosmic Crucible that made it so I couldn't compete or couldn't play in it, honestly, that's the number one. I mean, community is the number one thing bringing me back. Cosmic Crucible is the number one thing in game that keeps me going. All right, so for room number 6 with the Spider Society, historically I've used Secret Defenders in there. We don't have access to them. Can Superior 6 get that done? I don't know if I've ever tried that battle. Let's see. Our Superior 6 is pretty beefy. Easy win. I like easy wins. All right. And then for room number 5. We could do like Tangled, Big Time. You're not in top 10 since getting Super Scroll? Oh, you are top 10. That makes more sense. I was like, why are you bragging about that? You weren't top 10 before. You'd use Vulture and not Lizard? I mean, we could use both. Do we go Tangled, Big Time, Undying? For room number 5? Just bring in a bunch of things that can kill you or you can't revive. It's a beefy room. We do have to respect the size. I just don't know if my team's gonna be big enough. I really got to take her to 100. Why don't I take her to 100? I think we're pretty flush for cash at the moment. Wow, that was a punch up. Holy cow. 150,000 points. That feels worth it. We don't have any gear to put on her, unfortunately, but whatever. Where's 2099 at? I feel like he's super slow. Not slow, low. 95, not terrible. He won't get the same bump because he didn't have the diamonds on him, but I mean, it's not nothing. Yeah, whatever. Did you do anything with the Illuminati team? Not nearly enough. I've only got the 3 reworks. I did not buy Shuri or the other one. And I don't plan on it, so like they're going to be free-to-play characters for me. I'm not going to have Captain Britain anytime soon. They were super fun to play with during the tournament, but that's the closest I'm going to get to touching them anytime soon. I love this game. I love this community, but like $300-400 Canadian is way out of my price range for this. And honestly, even if I had like, let's say I had like $400, like the community gave me money to be like, here, make the stream better. Like I'd rather spend that on like a video card or something so I can play other games better, or like better lighting or something like that. Like something that'll actually improve the stream versus like one character who's going to be meta for like 3 months and then be dead. Or not, he won't not be meta in 3 months. I don't mean it like that, but like all I'll do is get him sooner than other people. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. Not for that kind of money. I would want the speed from Group Gotham Classic from the rest of your settings. All right. What? Oh, I was like, where'd my opponent go? All right, let's record this because we are now at. We got an hour. We got an hour to record it and get it done. Let's kill the music, which, you know, cue you guys saying there was music. And we'll jump to gameplay. No, let's go full frontal. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. This week, we are doing Season 9, Day 1 of Cosmic Crucible. This is going to be a ton of fun. We're no longer in the season of Duelim, thank goodness. Now we're in the season of Dorky Dad, I guess. Maybe that's better. First up, we're going up against Jumbo Jim something. Where's my button? I have the wrong scene set up. God damn it. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. This is Season 9, Day 1 of Cosmic Crucible. We are finally out of the season of Duelim. We're in the season of Dorky, I guess, if that's any better for you. And we're going up against Jumbo Jim. Now, he's got about 73 million TCP compared to our 61 million, which is a punch-up, but not nearly as bad as we're used to facing. 12 million punch-up, I will absolutely take compared to the, like, 30, 40 million punch-ups that we're kind of used to over here. So let's see if we can get this done. Cue the music, and then we'll jump over here. All right, so for defenses in room number 1, we've got the full Alpha Flight team for about 2 million points. Room number 2, we've got Extreme X-Men with an Old Man Logan, which honestly does kind of scare me a little bit. He's got 3 diamonds on both Gambit and Nightcrawler, but I'm not seeing any Gear 19 characters anywhere here on defense. Maybe he's got them on offense. Maybe he doesn't have them yet. We'll have to find out. Room number 3 is a pretty small Infinity Watch. I say small, it's pretty much the same size as mine, but it's not scary. We'll get to that. Room number 4, we've got the entire Out of Time team. Now, again, no G19s, but 2 diamonds on a Black Knight is terrifying. This is a 2.9 million team. We're Might have to sack this one before we actually have a chance at it, so that might just be enough to give him the win, but we'll find that out in a few minutes. We've also got, oh, never mind, I lied. There is one G19 character here in Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. So room number 5, we've got the Secret Defenders with a Dormammu, giving them revives, and Black Cat will take away any of our revives if that's the route we decide to take. Now, we do have our Black Cat also on defense, so unfortunately we will not be able to return the favor on this one, but maybe we can trip him up and we'll get the win on that either way. Room number 6, we've got 2.5 million and the entirety of the Spider Society team. Let's jump into room number 1 and see what we're gonna do. Fuck you, Holmes. I like my bald head. Honestly, I'll show you photos of what I used to look like with hair. It was awful. Like I've never been happier. Like, this is a choice. I mean, I'm balding, but it's not that bad. But shaving my head is a choice, and I love it so much more. All right. So remember when we were talking about doing New Warriors, and we were going to go all in on, oh, I guess I should point out that redemptions are off just so nobody tries to do anything. Redemptions are off. Boop. And pin it. How do I pin it? There we go. Pin. Until I say so. North Star takes revives too. Right. I forgot about that. If you want to risk this round for 1 shots. Wait, what? Good morning, Gambino. How you doing? Sorry, real life, I'm not quite. If you want to risk this round for 1 shots. I don't do Tangled Eternals on this room. I was going to use Tangled in a different room, not Eternals. I was going to do Tangled in... I was going to do Tangled here with Big Time Spider-Man and Undying. I'm open to suggestions, though. We haven't started recording. Well, I mean, we started recording, but I can edit all this out. Well, I feel like... So you're saying you don't think New Warriors are going to do this in 1 shot? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it is going to be a punch-up for us, but... Or are you saying I should use New Warriors over here instead because I can one-shot Black Cat so she can't come back? What about the Doom Eternals, Fury, Star-Lord team? Right. What about that team? Yeah, you saw me thinking about it. I forgot about that team. That team was fun. Okay. I remember there being a silver bullet for this team. I just didn't think long and hard enough or look it up because I think we did save that team. I think we saved that team. Yeah, okay. And as of right now, I'm not using any of these characters anywhere else, so that's actually pretty golden. Now we got Raiders there, so we'd have to change him to a Raider. Sorry, those are skirmishers. All right. Striker. Striker characters with ability block when attacking. Skirmisher characters unsuccessful attack, apply ability block. So they do have one skirmisher that could do ability block. He's yeah, okay. So let's just change them all to raiders really quickly. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. Honestly, double a gold. I don't even remember what I said, so I'm going to say pun was not intended. Okay, so Doom Icarus is probably up here somewhere. Actually, I think Icarus was already a raider, but we can bump him up a little bit higher just cause. I don't know that it even matters if she's a raider or not, but whatever. Star-Lord. Let's just look for Guardians. He's going to be way down there. And Fury was already one, so we're good. What's up, Duelam? How you doing, friend? Saw you were streaming earlier. How did it go? How'd your Cosmic Crucible... How did day 1 of Season 9 for Cosmic Crucible go for you, bud? Nice. We're in the same bracket, or same pod, I guess, as OG Diamond Dave. We didn't get paired up today, but I'm hoping if we do well, and he does well, we'll meet up on day 2 or 3. That's kind of the goal we're going for here. Of course he won, he got his own room. Yeah, he paid the devs to win, that's all it is. It's not skill at all. Duelam's definitely not skillful at this. I say as I'm about to ask him about my attacks. All right. All right, so we're looking at Alpha Flight in 1, Extreme X-Men with Old Man Logan in 2, Infinity Watch in 3, Out of Time in 4, Secret Defenders with Dormammu in 5, and Spider Society in 6. And what we're thinking is we've got this Star-Lord Eternals Doctor Doom mashup that has worked for us before in this room. Well, not in this room, but against this team. Masters of Evil with Apocalypse is going to be punching up a little bit, but hopefully it'll get the job done. Pegasus, maybe a sack, but we're going to try Cabal with Hydra on this one. This is going to be Tangled, Undying, and Big Time Spider-Man, and then Superior 6, but with Vulture in room number 6. Does any of that strike you as just like, holy crap, don't do that, that's terrible? Or do you have better suggestions? We don't have access to Super Skrull or Secret Defenders. Don't have New Warriors going anywhere. Yeah, don't have New Warriors going anywhere currently. I was going to do New Warriors here, but then I remember somebody reminded me about the Doctor Doom Star-Lord team that worked really well, so... You can New Warriors 5. That's fair. I have done that before previous seasons. It is just it is a massive punch-up. Which, I mean, admittedly, we've punched up into this team in the past. Historically, it has worked. But it's almost twice the size of our team, I want to say. It's pretty close. At just 1.7 versus their 2.9, it's a little scary. Oh, yeah, no. I do really like this team. I probably should put some more resources into it at some point, build them up a little higher, but... Oh, well. Mostly, I think it's just these two really dragging it down. I think the other ones are all pretty much 95 or 100. What's up, black guy? That sounds weird to say out loud. At this point, meh, they're very much on the way out. I mean, you say that, but they still find you're still using them pretty regularly, or at least like, because if they were bigger, that is what I would use here for sure. All right, we are running out of time though. We do need to get some of these attacks in, so let's jump right in and find that ridiculous team. And all we're really doing here, I think, is just speed up, power up, ultimate, go boom. Wait, you can save Doom if you want. How? I'm open to ideas. You can just Fury Eternals and bye-bye. Are we going to use Doom anywhere else? I mean, for cleanup's sake, sure, but I don't have anything that screams Doom needed here. Like room 5 is the only one that I'm not feeling super confident about my options for. No, that's not true. Room number 4. But room number 4, we might, like, if we sack it and then go Cabal, we're definitely winning. I'm just going to try and one-shot it, and then if I have to 3-tap it, that sucks. But at least we know for the future. Man, I've swapped OG Shuri out in War Dogs and put Iron Man, and I have 2 Illuminati teams to play with. Nice. F it. All right, we got to get this done. We have a hard out, so if we lose, we lose, but we got to get something recorded. That's a terrible attitude, but so be it. All right, room number 1, we're going up against their Alpha Flight team. We're going to bring in this concoction. It worked really well last season. We haven't tried it this season. Obviously, this is day 1. So hopefully this will still work out as well. We did have to switch everybody to Raiders, obviously, so we can get off their abilities that we definitely need. Fury is here to make the team go a little bit faster. Star-Lord is going to give energy directly to Dr. Doom. Thank you so much for that. Star-Lord's going to give energy directly to Dr. Doom, and then he's going to power up to his ultimate, and we should just make this team go boom. Let's jump in and see if we can make it happen. That's so fucking creepy. Apparently my alerts are not as turned off as I wanted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Duelim was more famous before coming on my show. No, you're good. You're totally fine. All right, so what we're going to be doing here is we're just going to speed up with Nick Fury, make our team go faster. We are going to do our ultimate here. That's fine. It should flip some things. Is it... Can it be dodged or blocked? Put Mephisto on defense. You have Mephisto? Good God. I feel like I don't belong in Platinum. I don't want to see you in Platinum at that. That's disgusting. I mean, it's the right move to put him on defense, but not in Platinum. Get out of here. Go be in Masters or something I don't have to deal with. All right, so we're just going to do the special here really quickly. We want to save the ultimate for now because I don't think it's going to go through. We got rid of the evade on him, so now we're good to do our ultimate with her. Just kind of get some damage in on him if we can. Do the special here to give energy. Grant 2 ability energy. I don't use this character that much. I just wanted to make sure 100% that was what was going to happen. Hopefully we can survive this. Star-Lord didn't, but that's fine. He did everything he was supposed to do already. Wow. Okay. That did not work the way it was intended. Who the fuck said special? Ban that man. There's a little Ron Burgundy in me where not only will I say pretty much everything the chat says, but I will also actually do pretty much whatever the chat says. I'm just a puppet. All right, I do want to try that again, though. I realize... Wait, where'd it go? Because we did do this before. I believe the theory is sound. We screwed it up, but 50% of the time it works every time. And if we know that this works, if we can prove that this works, then it'll be good to use in the future, assuming we see more Alpha Flight. It's still super early on in the season. It still feels like it's science time. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with Nick Fury for the speed up. And then it should be ultimate, or sorry, Icarus. We're going to go with the ultimate here. There we go. We flipped pretty much everything. That was so freaking better. Let's go into Guardian, just get rid of him. Actually, I think maybe we go into their energy source. Yeah, because he'll probably get him anyways. He's going to die to the bleed, if nothing else. There he goes. He's gone, which is fantastic for us. This has worked out pretty well. We're going to give the energy to Dr. Doom so that he can do doomy things. There we go. We go with the ultimate here, and this worked out like it's supposed to. Let's just get rid of him if we can. Yep, there we go. Beauty. Get rid of their power battery. And do we call it a day? Not quite, but still pretty much in control of this match. It did unfortunately take us 2 tries to get here, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at. And that's a nicely cleared room number 1. Now, again, we did that twice because we messed up the play order the first time around. That's on me. But clearly that team does work when played properly. Would have been a much nicer clear the first time. For the love of God, alt with Icarus. Always kill Forge first. Always kill Peter Reaper first. Always alt with Icarus first. Rules to live by. I should get like sticky tape and just put it on my monitor. It's just like, always do this. Never listen to this. All right. This was one of the ones that I'm actually kind of terrified about. Let's take a look at our Masters of Evil. Oh, it's not as low as I thought it was. It is still a punch up, but it's not as big of a punch up as I thought it was. Apocalypse is 3 diamonds, gear 19. So he's literally as big as I can possibly make him. There's nothing more I can do to him. Kang is, I think, as big as I can make him other than gear 19. He's not quite there yet. And then the rest of these guys are a little bit behind. This portion of the team we can absolutely wreck. It's just Old Man Logan. If we need our Apocalypse to survive long enough to Falcon Punch him. If that happens, I think we're in great shape. If not, we're kind of screwed. Because he's too big for the bleed trick to... Well, that's New Warriors anyways. Never mind. Never mind. Confused myself for a second there. All right, room number 2, and this is one of the ones I'm a little bit scared of. The Masters of Evil with Apocalypse works incredibly well against the Extreme X-Men, so I'm not worried about the 4/5 of this team, but Old Man Logan is a bit of a wild card. I've not seen him on this team before. Apocalypse is as big as I can possibly make him. Gear 19, 3 diamonds. If he can Falcon Punch him, this should be over quickly. However, if for some reason he gets ability blocked or dies before I have a chance to do that, this fight might be a loss for us. But we're going to have to try this one anyways. Make sure we can get it done. It is about a 500k punch up, but let's try it and see what happens. Whew. All right, so we're gonna go and put the ability block on Nightcrawler, and then we're gonna go all in on Forge. Is the game plan here? Perfect, that landed, and then just all the damage we can possibly do to Forge. Just get rid of. Wow, forgot the room rule. Okay. How drastically does that change this? Because if I aim this at Nightcrawler, it'll get the double tap on him, which is actually really good. I think that's the way to go. Of course, we could also ability block Old Man Logan. Right? Because he needs... No, never mind. Never mind. Having access to that right away changes things a little bit, but honestly, it's not going to be enough to kill anybody, I don't believe. So... I think we're going with the ultimate here because we do want to get the double tap on Nightcrawler. It's not going to be enough to kill him, but, you know, nice to get him a little bit more wounded. Now we're going to go back into Forge and just kind of focus on him a little bit. Got the stun on him, which is nice. Sorry. Okay, our Apocalypse still has his immunity, so he's going to get a chance to do his thing. We're going to focus the ultimate on... Focus ultimate on Forge, because we want him dead, if we can possibly do that. And then we'll Falcon Punch Old Man Logan. No, we're going to hit the ultimate on Old Man Logan, make sure we get as much damage on him so the Falcon Punch actually goes through. Because on the off chance the Falcon Punch didn't get it done, then we're kind of effed. He's already got the revive on there. Let Apocalypse go. There we go. Okay. He's nice and wounded. This should go through. Once he's dead, the rest of the team we don't really care about. Man, the rest of the team literally fell apart. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we lost some members here, but it was a one-shot and a win. I'll take it, especially after having to double tap room number 1. So there we go. That feels pretty good. Not the cleanest of wins, I'll give it that, but pretty good, all things considered. Kang doesn't have ability. I for whatever reason in my brain, Kang does. I don't know where I got that notion that Kang's special will ability block if he's got Masters of Evil. I don't know where that came from. I cannot shake it. I've read the kit so many times, it's not there. And yet, in my brain, he ability blocks on his special if he's with the Masters of Evil. I don't know. It's weird how I can't remember the things I want to remember, but the things that are not true are stuck in my brain forever. Also, next time, alt with tits on Old Man Logan, then basic with Kang on Old Man Logan, and he dies. Fair enough. All right, room number 3 is just gonna be Pegasus. This should be incredibly simple. Honestly, black guy, I don't know. It's just weird to me to say that out loud. Honestly, I'd like to have him on offense as well. Holy crap, we kept him on offense. He's been on defense since he came out. I forgot. And then I was like, wait, I think I did keep him on offense this season. We do have access to our Old Man Logan. Which might change what we do in room number 5, to be perfectly honest. He's counted a Black Knight. Ooh, good call. Good call. Yes. Okay. All right, so that is actually probably going to change our math on what we're going to do. But not for this room. We're still going in here. TBG. Let's go with that. Okay. All right, room number 3 is a fairly small Infinity Watch. We're going to go into with our Pegasus team. We're actually punching down by like half, a little bit more than half actually. So this should be an incredibly easy fight. Unfortunately, because it is the Infinity Watch, it's still going to take a couple of turns because, well, that's what Infinity Watch does. They just kind of suck up some of your efficiency. They don't really get you wins, but they just kind of hurt you a little bit. So let's jump in. All right, so in the next room, we've got the entire Out of Time team. I was going to do Cabal Hydra, but if we've got access to Old Man Logan, what is the best support I can put with Old Man Logan to make that team sing? All right, you can see we're in room number 3. We're already starting to get attacked by these guys. They are much faster than we are. We're going to be using our special here on Gamora because we want to try and take out their healer as fast as possible. We've got 3 characters with Revive. But let's just try and get this done. We're not going to be able to do our ultimate and actually kill her in one shot, which would be pretty great for us. That did quite a bit of damage though, which I'm very happy about. This hits all targets. We're good on targeting who we want. The death proofs and revives do make this team pretty sustainable, so we do have to fight through them quite a bit, but our team is so much bigger than theirs that I just don't see it being too much of an issue. We should be able to get through them pretty quickly. We do have a taunt to deal with, unfortunately. I guess we could have done the ultimate there just for the buffs. I don't foresee any of our characters dying, so we don't need to keep it for the revive like we usually do, but oh well. Did steal a little bit of health from a bunch of them. Got rid of the taunts. We can go back to attacking who we want to attack. Attack all enemies. So we're going to focus again on Moondragon. Got rid of her. Fantastic. Now we're going to go for Phylavel because she can actually clear some of the debuffs on the team. Wow. Okay, she's gone. And we got rid of 2 of the revives. That worked out significantly better than I thought it was going to. All of the revives are gone. Now we're firmly in the driver's seat. Not that we ever weren't, but still. Let's just erase Warlock if we can. Just one hit him. Beautiful. And then this fight, I mean, this fight was over before it began, but it's officially done at this point, I think. Other than just taking a couple extra turns. Again, the efficiency killer team. The cockroaches of Marvel Strike Force, if you will. There we go. Super clean. Maybe could have been a little bit faster, but all 5 of ours are alive. All 5 of theirs are dead. I'll take it. All right. So for room number 4, we've got access to Old Man Logan. Do we do like Cabal Old Man Logan, or do we have to save Cabal for somewhere else now? Who do we run with Old Man Logan in this room? My Old Man Logan is big. The rest of the Mercs for Money are not. So I don't think that's the right backup for him. I would say not that confident. We're looking at Tangled, Big Time, and Undying is kind of what I was thinking. Let's take a look at how big that team actually would be. I don't know that I've got it saved. Big Time's going to be pretty close to the top. There he is. And then Tangled and Undying. So about 700k down. Not terrible. Okay. I was just thinking because they'd be able to kill her without having to worry about the revive, but that's a fair point. Would you save Cabal for here? As we discussed, the new warriors are not nearly big enough to get this job done. Or could we Cabal Hydra room 4 and then Old Man Logan new warriors this room? Hey, I got it without even having to read your screen. How big is my Sasquatch? I think my Sasquatch is on defense. He's not, he's going to be like level 100, but like only 3 or 4 stars. Honestly, I think he's on defense. Yeah, there he is. So he's 4 red stars, 300,000 points. Cabal, Vulture, Zemo. So you don't like the Red Skull plan? I mean, my Red Skull is not very big, but he's big enough to do the speed up, which is all that he's really there for. I was going to use Superior 6 in 6 against Spider Society. Also, my Zemo is fairly small, but Heroes, Horseman, Hydra. What? Oh, they're up. I was going to say, where is he? Does Vulture still benefit from being on the far left, or does that not really matter? Zemo's almost double yours. Okay, fair enough. I know he's only there for the crit hit. I'm not confident on the... That's only... Oh, okay, fair enough. Is the placement okay? Somebody told me this is how you place Cabal. Although I had them bunched up before, previously. All right. All right, for room number 4, we're going against their out-of-time team, and they've got 2 diamonds on their Black Knight. Thankfully, he's not also gear tier 19, but that means he's going to be pretty impressively scary. So we're going to go into this with our Cabal team, along with Vulture and Zemo. Now, these back 2 characters are basically there. He's going to try and get us crits. He's going to try and slow down the other team a little bit. They are mostly heroes, if not entirely heroes, so that'll actually work out well for him. But the issue here is it is still just a big Black Knight. So we might have to back out of this room, sacrifice it, and then come back with this team. We'll see how it does, though. There's a good chance we just take them out. We are punching up about 400k. Let's see how it does. Oh, man. Close that. Close that. Close that. All right, so we're stuck behind a taunt. So we obviously have to attack Black Knight. We're going to go with our special into him. Try and slow them down a bit. We'll get the Zemo special as well. Clear death proof. It's this. We couldn't do the alt with him because of the room rules, which I forgot about. Don't know how much that's going to adjust our game plan and mess us up there. We can still do the all special here, which will get rid of a lot of their bonuses, which is very nice. If we can get rid of the taunt, I'd be okay with it. I guess, sorry, the immunity is what I actually want to get rid of, but here we are. We do have to continue focusing on the Black Knight as he's not only the biggest threat on their side, but he does still have the taunt. There is a taunt on Captain America. We could switch it up, but honestly, Black Knight is just the biggest threat. We're not going to have our ultimates on any of our Cabal members because of the room rules, which I wish I'd thought of before we got in here. if we do get to go, if they survive long enough, leader will actually give ultimate ability to our team, which will be nice. And realistically, if we can get rid of Black Knight, we might just keep the room anyways, because the rest of the room, especially with Exhausted, is going to be pretty simple. He did full heal, though, and now we have to attack Captain America. We're all pretty weak. This is looking rough. All right, we lost our leader. I don't know, guys. This might be a back out, because that... Oof. All right. Sack can come back. He got me because of day one. I forgot about the room. Shitty. All right, so that's going to be 2 different rooms that we're going to have to... What, triple tap? No, we only have to double tap the first room. That's not as bad. So double tap 1, triple tap 1. Ugh. All right. What do we think? Just whatever that awful raid room was. I mean, we could go in with something like Bifrost. We're not going to use them anywhere else. No, we're not. Let's go with something we're 100% not going to use. So let's go. We already used Fury, but that's fine. We can sub in somebody else. We're not going to use you. Yeah, what the hell? All we're doing is getting killed. CGR almost did it all in one. One freaking hit pretty much wiped out the team. I mean, that's what we were expecting. It was like less than half of a punch down. There we go. Okay. Now we should be clear to do this. We still won't have our ultimates, which makes me seriously reconsider Zemo, because I don't think he's going to do anything otherwise. I think he's just going to die way too fast. So maybe we bring in somebody else that's maybe a bit more beneficial. Let's go with Cabal, though. We'll give Cabal and Vulture for sure. I mean, we're not using Dormammu anywhere. Sticks with the villain plan, gives us a bit of extra life. We could also use Quicksilver as Oki's speed, although I might like him better in the next room. I think Dormammu might work. Oh, I thought Zemo was just trying to get crits. I thought that was the reason he was there. Proxima Midnight? Oh, man. I mean, I legitimately do trust you, but, like, you haven't seen my Proxima Midnight. She gonna work at level 85? And we're seriously, we're replacing Vulture for this? This is our last attack. You want her as a raider, which we're going to have to go back and do. Zemo won't get his crits off, though, because he's not going to be able to do his ultimate. Black Order. I don't know if this even matters, but can't hurt. If this works, I'm a genius. Okay. The if on that didn't fill me with confidence. Oh, Zero Cool Gamer coming in with 28 viewers. Thank you so much, my friend. We don't have a whole lot of time left. We're still working on our Cosmic Crucible. We got a hard out of like 10:30 or so. So we got about 20 minutes to do, I think, 3 rooms left. We've got 1 attack left on 1 room and then full attacks left on the other 2.
Dandy Capt reporting for duty.
Cheered 1 bit. Shit, I don't have my headphones on. The bits didn't work on the weekend. Did you guys hear anything just now? Did I fix it? I got my computer redone and it messed with a lot of my audio settings. Gotta work. All right, cheers, Zero. Appreciate you, bud. You did hear it. Awesome. Fantastic. The bits worked. I assume Proxima Zemo with Cabal. That is what he's trying. It's our final attack, which spooks me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but here we go. Don't know why I'm going so far. C is right up here. And then Zemo's Hydra. Something like that. This is a Duelim special, Proxima. Midnight. I take no credit for this if it works, and I'm fully passing the blame if it doesn't. So, you got Twitch comments popping up here in YouTube. Damn, so professional. I'm trying, man. How you doing, Walking Hate? Good to see you. This is our final attack into room number 4. So if this doesn't go well, we're kind of screwed. But with Black Knight having the exhaust on him now, Cabal should absolutely murder him. Let's see how this goes.
Duelim experimenting on your account.
All right. Duelim. So we're going to do the special with him, and then she's going to go right away and do her special as well, I'm assuming. Nobody's going to have their ultimates off the top, because that's just not how this room works. And then Cabal heavy into Black Knight. Special as well, yeah. All right, here we go. If you're here and you haven't already, feel free to hit that follow button. It helps out quite a bit. And if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We are damn close to hitting monetization with 1,000 subscribers. We've already got our watch hours up there, so we just needed like 50 more last I checked, which is pretty damn good. It's taken a while to get here, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at. And if you're already a supporter of the channel, thank you very much for hanging out with me. All right, so here we go. We're doing our 3rd attack into them, so this one has to work because otherwise we lose the room. We're going to go with the special on Proxima into Black Knight there. I thought we were going to go with Zemo first, but so be it. We are stuck behind the taunt, but he does have exhausted, so he's not hitting back, which is nice. We're going to take care of all of their positives, or at least a good chunk of them. Looks like Black Knight is falling pretty handily. Unfortunately, now we are stuck behind Captain America's taunt, so we'll have to try and deal with him as much as we can. The splash damage was enough to get rid of Starbrand. Captain America falls down. This Black Knight's almost dead. If we can just get one little push on him, we should be good. And with just Cosmic Ghost Rider and Peggy left, this looks like an absolute win. Duelim is never going to let me live this one down. I wish we could have done this one significantly earlier in the match, but we did have to try some stuff to get to this point. A win is a win. I'm unfortunate I had to take 3 tries, but here we are. I'll take it. Thank you, Duelim. I got to give you a little bit of crap. I got to try and keep you humble, but I do appreciate the help. Yeah, 950. So very, very close. Duelim, I need you to explain to me how that works. Use small words, Duelim. Jake's, I'm not sure he knows. Proxima just went to the top of my list to pair with Cabal now. Duelim, I'm trying to make Proxima CC meta. She's faster than Zemo. Sack first, obviously. All right. Okay, so here we are with room number 5. We do have our Old Man Logan, which is nice. And then we're going to use New Warriors to go along with that. So we're just going to get rid of Dagger, go New Warriors, and Old Man Logan. It's still going to be a punch-up, but our Old Man Logan is pretty strong, so it won't be as bad of a punch-up as if we went straight New Warriors. Where are they? There they are. Get rid of her. Bring in the Scary Man. That's still a million punch-up. My goodness. Oh. She will still gain her 5 charges without the full team, right? Like, it's mostly Gwen that gives them to her? Okay. All right, for room number 5, we're going against Secret Defenders with Dormammu. So they're going to have revives, and they're going to clear the revives from us, but only on spawn. So Old Man Logan doesn't start with the revive, so he should be fine. Also, our Old Man Logan is pretty big and beefy, so I'm hoping he's going to kind of help out with this. We got rid of Dagger for that, but it's fine because Gwenpool is still going to give the charges to Deathpool so that she can still get her 5, and when she attacks Black Cat, it should still be the instant kill, not worrying about the revives or the death proofs, just straight up kill her dead, which would be amazing for us. So let's jump into this and see if we can make it work. It is a 1 million punch up, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we'll be okay here. All in on Dorm. Okay. Wait, I thought his hits on the entire enemy countered. Okay. We got 15 minutes and 2 fights to go. Let's get her done. What's up, Risen? All right, so we are stuck behind the taunt, but that's fine because this should clear it and hit everybody, which is nice for us. We got some bleeds going around the table. We're going to go in on which... I was going to say we're going to go in on Dormammu, but the fact that we could stun their Robbie is super enticing because he is gear tier 19. He is the scariest thing on the field. I'm pretty sure that's the direction I want to go. We're going to stun Robbie, and then we're going to go all in on Dormammu and just try and get rid of him quickly. Doing this is great, and then we can pass those negative effects around, which will be great for us. Make sure that everybody kind of gets hurt. Let's pass from Robbie, though, because we do have the vulnerable on him, so we can dealt the double attack in. This should kill Dormammu anyways. Yes, it did. Fantastic. Robbie is looking pretty sick, which is great for us. Let's go on Black Cat here. She doesn't really have any vulnerables or anything. And Old Man Logan is just going to wreck shop here. Robbie's just going to fall down before he gets a chance to do anything, which is exactly what we want to see here. He does get the revive. That's unfortunate, but he revives with the stun. Interesting. I didn't realize that would happen. He got rid of the stun. Good to go. But now... We're pretty heavily in the driver's seat. Black Cat just died entirely. I hate to sound dumb when streaming, but I didn't realize Old Man Logan could kill you where you couldn't come back from revives. I know that this is going to do it. She's got the 5 charges on her, so we're going to kill her where she can't come back. And we just have 2 characters to go. Neither one of them have revives. This has worked brilliantly. Even with the 1 million punch up, we are just dominating them at this point. 1 character left, not a problem whatsoever. Old Man Logan just, I mean, shocking, right? Old Man Logan's good. Who knew? Who knew? Oh, she died before and I just missed it? Oh, my bad. Okay. I was going to say, like, I didn't think that that happened, but I've been wrong before on this stream in the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes is probably being generous, let's be honest. All right, one room left to go. Not anywhere close to the best score we could possibly have, but at least it's looking like we are going to get the full clear, which I will accept. Now, somebody was saying vulture instead of lizard. Do we want to replace, if we use vulture, do we want to replace lizard, or do we want to replace the other guy, the robot man that I can never remember the name of? This guy. Because my lizard is way bigger than this dude is. Like, my lizard's gear tier 19. Hey, Zero. Good to have you back. So we're looking at 1 diamond, 396 versus 1 diamond, gear tier 19, 600. Like, he's twice as big. Everybody's saying Slayer over Lizard. Ah, you're killing me, guys. I really thought Lizard would be the way to go because he gets rid of all of their positives and stuff like that. Replace Lizard. Green Goblin will flip instead of Lizard stripping. Fair. Slayer over Lizard. You can replace Craven with Mysterio. No, my Mysterio was trash. Slaying's offense up. I'm gonna miss listening to Sticky yell at his 2.5 hours trying to plan attacks only to lose with 5 drops. Okay. Okay. Chat is unanimous. We definitely want to keep Green Goblin so that we can flip all of the positives instead of stripping them all with him. Tower leaderboard is broken, the same as last leaderboard. FYI, honestly, my tower score is just trash because I kept forgetting it was even there. So I think I made it to like level 38 or something. Like I didn't even get very high because I was just like, literally there were days I didn't play it at all. So maybe after this fight we can go over there and see if I can hit level 40 at very least. I'd love some help with that, but I'm not going to get to 50. That's for damn sure. All right, for the final room, we're using the Spider Society. No, we're not. Never mind. I always call this the wrong team. All right, for room number 6, we are using our Superior 6 versus the Spider Society. We did use Vulture instead of Lizard here. My brain wants to use Lizard against this team, but chat has completely turned against me on that one and convinced me to go the opposite route. And honestly, we've got some pretty heavy hitters in the chat, so I'm going to listen to them, and I'm sure it'll go well. We're going to use Spider, this guy whose name I always forget, Spider Slayer, because he's going to give more damage to the team instead of Lizard, because Lizard would strip the team of all their positives, which is what I liked to do. But Green Goblin will actually flip all those positives into negatives, which is better for us. So we're going to give this a shot and see how we do. We're actually punching down with this team, so hopefully this will go really well for us. Let's jump into it and see how it goes. Stuck on 40. If only someone told you to raise your Mysterio up a couple months ago. Yeah, I know. It's a resource game, man. You can only raise so many people. I'm planning on using Cabal in room 2 against their Hive Mind Sasquatch. What team beats Old Man Logan, Nightcrawler, Bishop, Phoenix, and Panda Pool in room 4? Ugh. Give me 1 second. All right, so their Spider-Man Noir does go first. He's very fast. After that, we're going to use Vulture to slow their team down. We do want to focus on their Peter B. Parker, if at all possible. Try and get rid of him nice and quickly. Anytime, this is room number 6. It's Doolim's Destruction. We've got Doolim in the chat. He's kind of patting himself on the back. Did you actually name the room? I know you had some sort of a hand in what the room rule was, but did you actually get to name it as well, or did they name it for you? We use Green Goblin's ultimate. He's going to flip over some of their positives into negatives. We got rid of Pavitar in 1 hit, which is absolutely brilliant for us. If we can get rid of their... Oh, unfortunately, half the team went into stealth. This should probably kill Gwen. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, and Noir. Holy cow. And Peter. Wow. Craven just putting in the work. He's not even gear tier 19 yet, but he's just absolutely butchering this team. This wasn't even a fight. Wow. Okay, chat knows what they're talking about, and I don't. I don't know why you guys are watching me. You should go watch Zero, watch Doolim, watch some of OG Diamond Dave. These are the ones giving me the tips on what I should be doing, and they should be giving you the tips on what you should be doing as well. I apologize if I left anybody else out in chat who is a streamer and content creator. No, you didn't get to name it. Okay. All right, so 48,988, not a great score, but it is a full clear on day 1. Let's see if our opponent has even done his attacks or if he's beaten me. Honestly, this is not that impressive, and we really screwed up room number 1 and room number 4. So getting a couple of losses there hurt us. Let's see if he's played yet. Ooh, he has, and he has not been able to beat us. Is he still working on it, or is he done? Let's go check out. He took out our room number 1 pretty easily. He got completely stonewalled on room number 2. That's a win for us, the Mongoolie Show. Thank you all so much for hanging out. That's amazing. Didn't kill a single one of them. Wow. All right, how else did he do? Cleared our room 3, obviously. That's a very small little stonewall. Room number 4 did take him 2 tries, but he got there. Fair enough. Room number 5, no problems. Room number 6, no problems whatsoever. So really just room number 2 just absolutely stumped him with Hive Mind, Sasquatch, and Super Scroll, getting us the win this week. Not a great score, but it's good enough. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We recorded this live over at twitch.tv/The Mongoolie Show, so head over there and give that a follow if you want to, so that you can participate with us live while we record this. If you made it this far in the video, you probably enjoyed it. Consider hitting that like button. It does help out the channel quite a bit, and if you're willing to hit the subscribe button, get more great content like this, that would be amazing. We are sitting as of this recording at 950 subscribers. If we can hit that 1,000 mark, that means we can finally monetize this channel, and that would be huge for us. So if you can help me out with that, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Other than that, Commanders, I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. And until next time, good luck to you. All right, I'll edit that after work and get that out for tomorrow morning. But that, pretty damn cool. Thank you for the follow, Demalion. Appreciate that. What is it? 10:25. We got maybe enough room if we're quick. Oh, you won round 2? Okay,
don't
so
work too hard, Dan the man.
Oh, I promise nothing. I don't work that hard at my work. I promise. Government employee. I don't do much of anything. Okay, so OG Diamond Dave, for those who don't know, let's go back here real quick, is in my bracket right here. Hey, the cat's back. What's up, Toby? He must be super lonely today. He never visits me, and he visited me twice. OG Diamond Dave, his middle account, not his big boy account, his middle account is in the same bracket as me, so I'm hoping we're going to get to go against him. We won our first round. Sounds like he won his first round, so there's a good chance we're going to meet up in round 2, or amazingly, if we could meet up in round 3, fighting for first place, that'd be absolutely wonderful. So check back in later on in the week, and we'll record those and play them live here on Twitch. Like, if I'm going up against him, I will 100% do that live on Twitch. And I will not listen to anything he has to say, because I'm sure he'll try and steer me off a cliff. All right, really quickly before I have to go, let's jump into this just to see if we can get the last 2 rooms done. What are we thinking? We got Apocalypse, Void Knight. Again, I apologize. I know there's some great people out there making good content for these videos. I just have not been paying attention because, again, I just keep forgetting that this is even a thing. Oh, right. Yeah, you guys actually want to see the screen I'm on. Good call. Good call. Well done, 00 Gold. Keeping me honest. I think we move in somewhat different circles these days. Not much MSF to play for competitive free to play anymore. Do you have Old Man Logan? I've got everything, Duelam. We haven't done any attacks today. I have my entire roster ready to go for you. Look at the counter sheet for some ideas. I saw it coming when Scopely bought out Foxnet, but it's been a slow crawl towards full Scopely level gaming. APOC Horseman Kang. My horsemen aren't great, but we can definitely give that a shot. Let's turn the music back on. It's not great music, but it's better than nothing. Midnight, do you have that cheat sheet? Are you able to send that to me super quick? Sus Cabal Old Man Logan. Are we going to be able to get through 3 rooms fairly quickly, or do we need to use the same people over and over again? Where's just the Cabal? Where's just the Cabal? So let's do that, Sus, and Old Man Logan. It's always weird how low down Old Man Logan is, because like I've got him at decent star levels. He could use some more red stars, obviously, but like decent star levels. He's geared on 19. Like it just feels like I have to scroll down a long way to get to him. You can get through the next 5 or 6. That's all right. Sus, Cabal, Old Man Logan, and 38. Honestly, Scopely always treated me right as competitive free to play. There's more of the groups. Done. All right. We can't ability block super this dude. I think it's just stream beats on yeah, it's just stream beats on Spotify. Everything's free, so you're not going to get copyright banned. All right. The ability block didn't land. We do have the vulnerable on her. Does the stun on this... Oh, it's only probably... Apply stun. Go away. Yeah, it does. Okay. Have a good one, Zero. For those who are curious, Zero and I had a great conversation on Saturday. It's just a VOD. I didn't make a video of it or anything, but if you're curious to check that out, you should go check that VOD out. We talked for honestly like an hour, hour and a half or something about Marvel Strike Force, about life, about work. Just a good dude. So if you're curious, go check that out. It was a lot of fun having out with him. It is interesting that there's no like waves to this. It's just all we're a striker, so let's go with somebody with vulnerable, which actually APOC does have. Yeah. All right. We lost our Namor, unfortunately. Probably going to lose an Iron Patriot. But I think Super Skrull and Wolverine are probably going to carry us pretty heavily here. Yep. Yep. Super Skrull is going to carry us pretty heavily here. That was good. God damn. All right. What's up for room number, what is it, 49? I think this was 48. Beautiful. Love it. Thanks, bud. I think, wasn't that 38 or was that 37? Yeah, that was 38. So we're on 39 now. All right. If you're not already and you're willing to, I'd love it if you could head over to that link, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. That would be absolutely amazing. As I said, we are trying to hit 1,000 and we were very, very close. And if you'd rather not, that's fine. If you want to hit the follow button over here, that'd be amazing. If you have Amazon Prime, keep in mind you have a free Twitch Prime subscription you can use. You do not have to use it here. We've got some other great content creators in the chat. We've got OG Diamond Dave. We got Doolum is here. I'm sure Zero, although he hasn't streamed in a little while. And of course, a lot of you came here from Zero Cool Gamer. It doesn't matter where you use it. Just make sure that you are using it because, you know, Amazon definitely doesn't need that money and any one of those content creators would greatly appreciate it. So make sure you're using it somewhere. 39, I did APOC, Kang, Liz, Hardlight, I think. APOC, Kang. I think you only named 4 people, right? And Black Cat. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's not enough. You say Lizard was one? Yeah, Lizard. APOC, Kang, Lizard. Oh, you did say Black Cat. My bad. I just missed it. Black Cat and Hardlight. Let's put you off onto the side. Actually, let's put both of you on the side. APOC middle. So like that. All right, let's go. Not easily. Is it gonna be an issue? We can. Do 4, okay. Right. I thought I already hit the battle button. Oh, man. You ever just get the feeling it's gonna be a long week? Like, it's Monday, and in my brain, I'm just like, this week is never going to end. Next week will be good. The week after that will be fine. But, like, I don't know. Hopefully I'm wrong. Every Monday. Whoops. Dang it. You better pray. It's not what I wanted to hear. I wasn't sure if we wanted to save the special for somebody more impactful, but fair enough. Oh, we're still stuck behind this. There goes Lizard, and it's a double tap. Ugh. Shite. APOC is still looking fairly strong, but I don't think he's full clear on this on his own. We're still stuck behind that taunt. My God. No, that sucks. Okay, we got rid of the taunt on her at least, so we can Falcon Punch somebody else. Nova or Dormammu? Maybe Kestrel? This is where Doolum says it doesn't really matter. form? Dorm. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's no benefit. Oh, no, there is a benefit to backing out. I was going to say there's no benefit because I'm going to lose the team either way, but I won't drop in rooms. Forgot the game mode we were in. I knew it wouldn't matter in the sense of, like, they're going to start at full the next battle no matter what. But I almost forgot about the fact that we drop in rooms, which would have been unfortunate to say the least. All right, do we have another option, or is that kind of that? Because now they're all going to have revives again. Again, Mysterio's pretty trash, but do we trade him out for this guy? There is no APOC. All right, so we're doing this. You say good to go. My brain is telling me otherwise. I like how you spelled it like Jim Carrey. All right. Yeah, so slowing down Nova. Ultimate on Dorm? Or does it not really matter because it's going to hit everybody anyways? And then... yeah, we already used him. Ability block Dorm, not Icarus? Because Icarus is going to double tap in a second. Oh, no, he's actually pretty far away. Never mind. Never mind. So there's a couple characters we could just straight up kill. Son of a bitch. Oh. It's over today, right? Nemesis, how you doing, bud? It's been a minute.
I have arrived.
Good to see you.
Holla.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so the problem is I've far surpassed my heart out here, so yeah, no, unfortunately we're far past. I gotta get going. Appreciate you hanging out, everybody. Let's see. I think Dorky's online. Let's go give him a raid. Where are the people I'm following? There we go. You know what? Dorky's already got a bunch of people following her. Hillary Ann is getting married in 5 days. Let's go give her some love and support. If you're not familiar with Hillary Ann, she is a newer streamer to Marvel Strike Force, but she's been doing Raid Shadow Legends for quite some time. She just had her bachelorette last night. She's another fellow Canadian, and she is getting married, I guess, on next weekend. So let's jump over there. Please consider giving her a follow. Give her some support. Love you guys. We'll see you in the morning. Bye.